Some close games, some upsets, some new names, some young names coming through. And putting in some good displays for the people of Gibraltar.
84.
In this event, the 5th of 8 events on the European Tour calendar. 2 more in Germany to come into September. And then a 3rd in Holland. And tickets still available for all of those on the PDC Europe website.
100.
And the short format and so many matches crammed into the sessions, it's great value and great excitement for the supporters.
96.
Well, certainly the value today, Mike, has been incredible, hasn't it? You know, over the whole tournament, but especially today, we've seen exceptional dart players throwing some, you know, exceptional darts. We had a 9-darter by Ross Smith in the tournament, you know, and we keep saying it, and even I get bored to keep saying, but it's true. The standard keeps improving. You know, the players have got more bottle now. They don't get scared of who they're playing. We've got the youngsters coming through. The game of darts is in a healthy place at the moment. New contract with Sky, 5-year contract, which certainly helps fund the game now. He wants 17.
And of course ITV getting involved more with big time darts again. But for 4-0, Phil Taylor looking at the bullseye. So a little glimmer of light, but Jamie Lewis again really needs to start taking these. That's 10 for double 18.
Well, he probably aimed for the 6, a little bit of tension in his arm. But he hit the double 18. He puts a leg on the board, the young man against the veteran Phil Taylor.
And the crowd enjoyed that. They'll want to see the youngster do well. And this should give him just a little bit more confidence. A leg on the board.
100.
We can't emphasise enough, you know, what a great tournament this young man's had. We give them the chance of dreams, but they have to realise the dream themselves, and certainly Jamie Lewis has done that this tournament. We have a saying in the PDC, the only criteria we ask is ability.
Yes, apart from a whitewash over a fellow qualifier, Steve Brown, who was really out of sorts in this afternoon's 3rd round. He's had to meet some quality opponents: Colin Osborne, Robert Thornton,
90.
Kevin Painter, Adrian Lewis.
Well, let's be honest, mate, it doesn't come any harder than that, does it? Thornton's, you know, been at the top of his game for a long while. Painter played exceptional against James Wade. Lewis had just beaten Michael van Gerwen, you know, the Premier League champion. So, no, the young man has absolutely played out of his skin. Still hasn't lost this game. We're not saying he's going to lose it by a long shot. Of course not. But just get up there, enjoy it, let the darts flow, let the darts do the talking.
And all the time he can just keep in touch. He'll obviously need to break the throw somewhere along the line, but as long as he doesn't let Phil Taylor get too far in front, that's another thing which we've seen over the years. He can be a slow starter sometimes, Phil Taylor, over a short format, but once he gets a march on, he's very difficult to peg back. Double top then for a 4-1 lead here.
67.
Well, it is a chance. It's a real big chance, but the 1-5-2, if he puts the first one in, again a little bit low, a little bit of tension. Taylor comes back to the board, double top for a 4-1 lead in the final here in Gibraltar. Double top, he hits absolutely bang, a dead centre. And Jamie's just got to take it leg at a time, 3 darts at a time. Don't worry about the next 3. Get these 3 thrown, concentrate.
The evening started with a fantastic quarter-final. Michael van Gerwen against Adrian Lewis, and Adrian winning that 6-5, bringing to an end a run of 15 consecutive victories for the Dutchman on this European Tour scene. Winner of the last 2 events in Düsseldorf and Austria.
100.
But there will be a different name on the winner's check tonight. Either Phil the Power Taylor, or if he causes a huge upset, this man, the 21-year-old from Cardigan in Wales, Jamie Lewis.
Well, Lewis has still got the advantage in this leg. He has the darts. Third dart might be down at 19s. Well, he's hit 380s in this match so far. Now he's got to come down to the 19s. Can't believe he's done that. He's left himself a bogey number, not looked at the board. When he realises, he'll be cursing himself. You can see him shaking his head there.
And I think he did the same in one of his earlier matches today, didn't we? We saw him, I think he left, he may have been a 168 or a 162.
177.
But he's still got to think that Phil Taylor's got to take the 99 out. Phil Taylor can only have 1 dart at a double. So, hit the treble.
41.
Oh, and he hasn't put much pressure on to Phil Taylor. Looking at those 19s. He's going to 17s, 82, bullseye. Well, he's going to get a chance at this 125.
59. Going out to 125.
And this is the time to reproduce some of that quality we've seen him show with the outshots.
Well, he went for the
these
18s
opponents.
there. Sorry, Mike, he went for the 18s there because the 18 left him 107. There's only 2 or 3, there's only 3 ways you can go for that 125 18s. Obviously the bullseye 25 or the 15s, but Taylor again wanting double top.
For 5-1, and 1 leg away now is the Power from another victory to add to his huge portfolio of wins, and averaging just over 100. And those ton plus scores standing Phil in good stead, even though he's yet to hit a ton 80, whereas Jamie has hit 3 of them. This Taylor's 78th Pro Tour final, quite extraordinary, and this man playing in his first, and hopefully the first of many over the years.
Now, the very first ranking tournament that this man won was in Moncton in Canada back in around the 88-89, beat Bob Anderson in the final, his first overseas trip, and hasn't stopped winning since.
Were you playing in that tournament as well that day?
I did. It was my very first tournament on the tour. I lost all my luggage on the way out and my darts. Still made the quarter final. And the rest is history.
Well, we were talking earlier about the huge odds he would have got for this man, Jamie Lewis, for reaching the final, but the odds for the final would obviously have been weighed very much in the favour of Phil Taylor, and it is going with the form book at the moment up. Every credit to Jamie Lewis for getting this far, and he'll take a lot on board from this weekend. And a 167 would be a way to end a superb tournament this weekend in Gibraltar in some style, wanting the bullseye.
42.
Well, a lot of times he wouldn't have gone for the bullseye, but to win a final, To go out on the 167 would have been class. And now he's going to get 2 darts at double 8 to wrap this final up.
9 then for double 8 for Phil Taylor.
Game shot.
And victory against Jamie Lewis. Well, we've seen a spectacular tournament this weekend, some fantastic close matches, and maybe we would have expected the final to be one-sided, but all credit to Jamie Lewis taking some big scalps. He'll take great experience from that, and Phil Taylor just